it's important that we understand history, acknowledge history, also recognize that certain parts of history may not be viewed the same way, meaning certain figures in history for one group or one person may feel like a hero. For someone else, that may feel like an oppressor. One thing I heard a gentleman say that was very intelligent to me, and I have to repeat it, is like, some black America, the way black people in America view America is different than white people view America. The way some Native Americans may view America is different. We have to understand everybody's lens is not the same, but that's okay. If we can respect each other from each other's lens and come to each other with compassion and understanding, these symbols and historic things that represent the oppression, I think they need to be taken down. I think we need to acknowledge them and say, this happened, and this is a painful thing for us to see, so have some love and compassion to say that it's not worth it. You know, like the history that has already been done is that history. Let's move forward. Like a lot of these symbols don't represent what we want to happen now. They're things of the past that were really used and are now still trying to be used to oppress people and to make people feel a certain way. If we want a better country, why do we want to hold those symbols up? You know, so that's why I feel about these
There are inscriptions on some of those statues that use the words white supremacy in a celebratory way. Right. They use the words white supremacy in a way that we should look back on that as something to be proud of. That is not being historical or trying to understand history. That is celebrating something that should be demonized in our history. Yeah,
well, I mean, and it also, we have to, especially black, whites, Latinos, we need at this point to acknowledge that this happened. I mean, and especially coming from the white community, because some of the same people who out there thinking in a white supremacy way, they need to hear it from their own kind too. Like they need to hear from people within their homes. Like we have responsibilities, and I'm saying we, that means white America too, to say, hey, this is wrong. This is not the way we should be acting. Yeah, that person might have been a hero in this aspect to some people, but he also was an oppressor to another people, and because of that, we're not going to celebrate this aspect of this person anymore. And by doing that, we taking down this and removing these words, because it affects. It's like if I have something up if I have something up in a house that we share, that you and I share, Ricky, and it's really offending you as a human being, if it really hurt, you know, like makes you feel a certain way, as a comrade, as a friend, as a housemate, I would like decide to say, man, I need to take that down. Because it's just like, you know, my housemate is being affected by this that much. It's just an act of compassion. It's just a way of understanding it. And especially from leaders. Leaders are here to serve the people. True leaders serve the people. So when you're a leader. All the people. And when you're a true leader, you have to take into consideration people's feelings, even if you don't feel that way, even if people's views, even if you don't view that way. And a lot of our leaders don't get a chance or don't take the initiative to go connect and really understand how people feel. They stay in their environments and make decisions for all people, but haven't been around all people or haven't interacted with all people. So it's hard for any leader or any individual, including myself, if I haven't been around people to say, hey, this is the decision that should be made for you, or this is how I should act towards you. And we especially need our leaders to have that type of knowledge, emotional knowledge, and leadership qualities.